Hey, great, thank you.
Jonathan Rivers, he's the product manager for the new Acura TLX, and like, let's get out of the river back there at the wind. It's pretty windy. We're here outside Louisville, Kentucky, and we're here to test drive this. I mean, it's not a new generation, right? It's like a mid-cycle refresh, what it's called officially.
Yes, that's correct. It's what we say a major refresh, because we've really done more than you normally would have to do in a vehicle.
Yeah, that's interesting, because that kind of refresh is becoming more common in the industry, because I guess from one side technology allows you to move things quicker, but competition pushes you faster to do something better, right?
Absolutely.
So let's start with that. Let's start with the competition. Which car is like the TLX competing against in this segment, which is the mid-size luxury entry sedan? What's the official name of it? The
official name of the segment is called the entry premium segment, and you have competitors such as the Audi A4, the Lexus IS, Infiniti Q50, and BMW 330i.
Yeah, pretty tough competition. I mean, those cars, especially the Germans, have been dominating that segment for decades, right?
By sales volume, that's correct.
Yeah. What's new in this car to be able to compete with them?
So for 2018, we have currently a 2.4 liter and a 3.5 liter V6, but we've also introduced our new A-Spec trim. So we'll get to that in a second, but in kind of creating this new trim, we've really tried to create differentiation between the various trims. From the A-Pillar 4, the styling is all new for 2018. That's true for all the cars.
Yeah.
But when you get to the V6, you'll start to notice a lot of things that are new that aren't on the 2.4 liter. So.
The new grille started with the MDX?
The MDX was the first one to take the Diamond Pentagon grille, which we based off of our precision concept, which we showed last year.
Yeah, that was the Detroit or New York? I don't remember.
It was January, so it was Detroit.
Detroit, yeah, okay. Very, very refined style out there with all these new elements, LED lights and all that. And they also have their different, this is what we're in the
V6 Advance,
and then the A-Spec. They're also different in the front. The lights are different.
That's correct.
And there's also differentiation in the back, right?
That's right. We have our Jewel Eye LED headlights as standard. That was true on the previous vehicle as well. But like you said, the A-Spec has a very sporty appearance, so it has a lot of dark finishes and highlights to make it stand out versus the standard V6.
Both performance-wise, they're the same.
Yes, that's correct. Engine performance is the same.
And that's what, 290 horsepower?
Yes, for a V6, that's correct.
And how many feet-pounds of torque?
267.
Okay.
We've done a lot of great sport tuning on the A-Spec. You get a thicker wheel, you get some great highlights in the seats, and you also get sport tuning suspension.
Obviously this car, I mean, this is not the A-Specs, but you can still, I mean, it has four driving modes.
That's
Eco,
correct.
Normal, Sport, and Sport Plus. Well, what does that change when you press those buttons?
Yeah, when you cycle through the different driver settings, it's changing a lot of things within the vehicle. Obviously, when you get to Sport and Sport Plus, you'll see the biggest difference in throttle response, shift mapping, gear changes. When you start to use the paddle shifting on like Sport Plus, it'll actually hold the gear that you're selecting. So it changes the style of the vehicle, and we think the customers really appreciate that, because sometimes you might just be highway cruising and therefore Econ works really well because that gives you best MPG, but you could be on a back road like we're on now and try Sport manual and actually change the gears yourselves, and you'll just notice the vehicle's a little bit more
and enjoy the paddle shifters too a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like something, a little bit extra control. The sound of the engine, is that's natural from the engine, or there's like some enhancements coming through the cabin? Because like the cabin is super quiet, like we don't talk, we don't hear anything from out there.
Yeah, we call it noise, vibration, harshness. It's very, very good in the TLX. The engine sound that we heard just now is actually from the engine, but subsequently we have what's called active sound control. So what that does is that just basically enhances the sound that we're getting. So that does come through the speakers in the vehicle. And for the V6 Advance, we have an all-new 360-degree surround view camera, so that's great for parking in tight spaces. That's been a feature a lot of our customers requested. We first introduced that.
You can even activate it when you're like driving?
No, only at low speed. Only.
Oh, okay.
That's for safety. We definitely don't.
Yeah, you don't want to get distracted with that, I guess. Huh?
Exactly, but it does give you a top-down view of the vehicle, but it also allows you to see directly on either side. Or
we
even
can try
the
it
front.
here. Let's see here.
Yeah.
So we can go in reverse.
Yep.
So that activates the camera there.
Right. So you're on the top-down 360 degrees.
And there's different modes to see that?
Yeah, so if you push in on the enter button here.
Oh, here.
And you can cycle through. So since you're in reverse, it's giving you a direct rear view camera, so you still have that. If you hit camera again, it's giving you a wide view. Now, if you were to actually switch into drive, it can still give you the bird's eye for even moving forward.
Oh, and that helps when you're like getting out of a tight space and you don't see the traffic coming from the side and all that.
Exactly, and you can still cycle. So you have a direct front camera, and then if you cycle again, you even get sides. Yeah. So it's great.
We still have the two screens here. This is touch screen, this is not. Can you explain a little bit why was the thinking behind all this? Yeah, so we still have our dual screen layout. We call our system ODMD, so it stands for On-Demand Multi-Use Display. For 2018, we've completely updated the system that you see here. It's a new capacitive touchscreen, so it's much more reactive, just like your smartphone. So both hardware and software are updated.
Yes, and so we've added XM 2.0, and in doing that, that gives you all of the graphics for the channels that you listen to.
Okay.
We've completely changed the menus. They're much better graphics, much faster, much easier to use. You can even tune channels very easily now by just sliding across a tuning bar, so that's really great for XM. We've updated our HVAC layout. Now it's very easy to cycle through your different seat settings by just pressing the same button over and over. You can go through ventilated seats, heated seats. What's also great is we've for the first time added Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and that's actually standard on every TLX now, so it's really a great feature. You can actually plug it in. Yeah, we have a new 2.5 amp USB port, so that gives you fast charging and allows you to connect your smartphone for those apps.
And Apple CarPlay will display on this screen.
Yes, that's right. We can show you.
And then you still have access to this screen, which that way this makes a lot of sense, because you have one fixed there, and like this one, you can control all the systems from the car from here. Yeah, let's be sure to show you the update, show you it actually in action. But when you have that, like you said, that dual screen setup, it allows you to keep your maps or your apps on the top screen and still access all of your audio down here. Also for 2018, for the advanced trim, we added a lot of great features on the V6. So you have a heated steering wheel, heated rear seats, as we mentioned, the 360-degree camera, power folding mirrors, and we've even added wireless charging. So this little pocket down here. Okay.
Yeah, if you have a phone that's capable.
Yeah, Apple has to catch up with that technology.
Yeah.
With the iPhone 8.
Yeah. So we're being proactive.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, we know there's users now that buy
the
special
Samsung,
cases. Special cases for their iPhone to use it, and then obviously the Android Auto phones can use it. So.
Okay, so a lot of improvements from design, technology, engineering, and all that. What prices are we talking about? How many variants? Because you have the 4-cylinder, all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. Right?
Yeah, we have our 2.4 liter. We have a standard, and then we have our tech package, and then we have our V6, and our V6 has a standard, tech, and advanced trim. And new for 2018, we have our A-Spec trim. And on any of the V6 models, for an additional charge, you can get super handling all-wheel drive.
Only on the V6?
Only on the V6.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
What's the price range for the whole line of models?
Yeah, so it's great. So our 2.4 liter now starts at $33,000 US, and you can go up to $36,700 for the tech package. And then we also have our V6, and the V6 has a price range very similar from the low 36,000 all the way up to around 45,000, depending on the option.
Even for the A-Spec.
Right, the A-Spec is based off of our tech package.
Oh, I see. Okay. So Jonathan, obviously people are gonna ask because Acura, at the very beginning, was used to be known for NSX, Integra, Legend, all those cars, very sporty. I mean, this is 290 horsepower. If you would think like 20 years ago, 290 was a lot.
Oh yeah.
But nowadays, people are like asking always for more.
Always.
So, is there anything? I mean, like I saw in the MDX that you put a hybrid system coming from the NSX. So, maybe that's like possibility in the future for this kind of car, like get more, because people are gonna ask for more always, right?
Always. And we can't blame them. We always, and like you said, that's part of competition,
Yeah.
and always improving our own brand. Ever since we went back to our original, branding of precision crafted performance, we've kind of changed our direction. And like you said, you saw that in the all-new
Yeah.
supercar, the NSX, MDX Sport Hybrid, and I think today, you see it with the new 2018 TLX and A-Spec package.
So always more to come. Acura again, like it for a while, it was just like blending in with the competition, but now it's like moving ahead with like very, very fast with a lot of new products. So the NSX started like what, 2 years ago, right? Yeah, you work on that, right? You were in charge of that too.
Yeah, I also worked on that when I was in R&D, and
Yeah.
it's a great project, great vehicle.
So NSX, MDX, TLX new. So the next one must be the RDX, right? Which is coming up soon, I guess.
I can't comment on future products at this moment, but I just hope if you like the direction we're going, then you're going to be very
No, definitely.
happy.
I mean, it's been a change and a very welcome. I mean, obviously Acura has a lot of fans here in the US and all around the world.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And if we have to be honest, for a while it wasn't there. I mean, like, but now I can see it coming back. So thanks to in part of your job, engineering, design, everything is coming together, and like by the leadership of John.
Yep.
Yeah, who was an engineering before, right?
He was doing design. I mean, he's drawn and sketched a lot of great vehicles in our history. So to have him at the forefront, there's a lot of great things to come.
Excellent. Thank you very much again.
Appreciate
and we're
it.
going to
Thank you.
keep enjoying the weather here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, thank you. Take care.